Good to have you here.
Good day, good day.
And why are you coming out, and why are you coming out in this manner?
So interesting that the story dropped yesterday with Mr. Wells. I had no idea that he was doing that. I feel as though my personal journey is at a point where I can help others. I'm kind of over it. I mean, everyone who's close to me knows. Everyone who matters to me knows. I'm just at a point where someone else can learn from my experience.
Freshman year, there you are in your dorm room with Mike Nardi, and Dana writes about this online, and you guys have bonded. You've traded a lot of information about each other.
Yeah.
And you turn to him and you say, hey, by the way, I'm gay.
No. I mean, it seems like it was that simple, but it wasn't. I mean, we shared the same computer, college kids. Didn't want it to be any surprises. I'm like, dude, just so you know, I like dudes. That seems simple as well, but I mean, we had known each other for, a little while. We worked out, we hung out, we played against each other competitively in AAU sports. Kind of got a take on his family and where he's from, and I just made a personal judgment and just thought, here it goes. I mean, I'm going to be living in a close quarters with this gentleman. I'm going to be close quarters with him, and just wanted him to know so I could be more comfortable.
Within a team environment, and you tell your roommate first, how was it dealt with, and how did guys deal with that information, and how did you have a sense that they knew even if they didn't say that they knew?
Well, in a team environment, I think my personal goal was always to be the best player so that we could be the best team. I think Coach Wright laid it out like, basically we're here to win games, we're here to be the best players we can be, and develop our team so we can perform at the highest level. To be honest with you, it was maybe a 0.1% of our conversation to start. We wanted to get in there, play hard, win games, and be the best players we could be. And to be honest with you, me and Nardi were more concerned about, being competitive in the Big East. We wanted to be impact players right away. So we weren't really talking about it that much.
As far as what fans would yell, and whether they knew anything or suspected anything, I say suspected.
Yeah, I mean,
there are a lot of hurtful things, that, especially in the small gyms of Philadelphia, they can be yelled at players.
Yeah, I mean, the fans are creative. I think what fans are fans. I mean, I don't know if you know, but well, you do know, of course. Hilton Armstrong from UConn. They used to say Sheridan versus the Hilton, like hotels. But as far as me specifically in Philadelphia, it was crazy. I mean, it was out of control.
You heard it all?
Yeah, I've heard everything. I mean, everything. We went to Florida to play against Massimino's team down there, and it was crazy. One of our strength and conditioning coaches went down there, and I guess the guys did some research, and by that time it was just like, it was nuts. It was out of control. But I mean, I really wasn't focused on that too much. I'm trying to win games. You only have so much time to get the ball in the basket, play defense, good stops, and build that momentum to win games. You're not really concerned about what the crowd is saying. Especially we were successful. So when you're successful, all you can say is, to haters is, hi, I'm winning and you're not.
Yeah, but at one point, Will, you had to break the news to your parents.
Right.
And according to Dana's account, your mom was reconciled with it a lot more quickly than your father.
I think at first, because I came out to my father first, I remember that night vividly. It wasn't like a huge dramatic ordeal. My dad is like just a regular dude. He was like, really? Okay. Does your mother know? I'm like, no. So then the next day he tells my mom. My mom was upset. She wants grandchildren. She wants to have a daughter-in-law, be at the wedding, white dress, black tux, all that. For my parents, I think they just had to kind of grow. My mom, I'm her only child, so, and she's one of my best friends, so she's going to love me unconditionally. As my father would say, she would, spend her last dollar on me, bet her last dollar on me. My father, he grew up, as he would describe, old school. I'm from Delaware. I didn't see a lot of openly gay people, or if that, not a lot of positive gay people out there. And, over time, he had to develop, to just have unconditional love for me, regardless of what he was projecting onto me. I mean, I was class president, captain of the basketball team, player of the year, things that, your stereotypical boy or guy does. You're institutionalized to think dudes do certain things. So it's been tough for him.